Imagine a creature cloaked in darkness, its eyes glowing red in the night. Hear the clatter of chains and the sound of bells, but these are no reindeer's song. This is Krampus, the ancient terror of winter, and he has come for the naughty children. With horns like a ram, a long, pointed tongue, and a body covered in coarse hair, Krampus is a fearsome sight. He is the antithesis of jolly old Saint Nick, a creature of punishment who serves as a dark reflection of holiday cheer. While children eagerly await gifts from Santa Claus, the legend of Krampus tells of a different kind of visitor during the Christmas season. He is a beast-like figure who accompanies St. Nicholas on his rounds. But unlike his gift-giving counterpart, Krampus is tasked with punishing those who have misbehaved throughout the year. The Krampus's origins are shrouded in mystery, reaching back centuries to pre-Christian traditions in Europe. Some scholars believe he is linked to pagan deities associated with winter solstice, such as the horned god of the hunt. His name itself is believed to derive from the German word Krampen, meaning claw. This suggests a connection to ancient beliefs about mythical beasts and the wild spirits of nature. The Krampus legend is most prevalent in alpine regions of Europe, particularly in Austria, Germany, and Hungary. For generations, tales of Krampus have been passed down through families, often told to keep children in line during the festive season. His image, too, has evolved over time, incorporating elements of various creatures and demons from folklore. The result is a truly terrifying figure that embodies the darker side of winter. The contrast between Krampus and Santa Claus is stark and deliberate. While Santa represents generosity and kindness, Krampus embodies punishment and fear. This duality is central to the Krampus legend, reflecting the understanding that good behavior is rewarded, while bad behavior has consequences. Santa Claus rewards good children with gifts and treats. Krampus, on the other hand, metes out punishments to those who have been naughty. His methods vary depending on the version of the story. Sometimes he will swat children with birch rods or beat them with chains. In more frightening versions, he's said to stuff naughty children in his sack and carry them away to his lair. Despite his fearsome appearance, Krampus has historically played an integral role in European Christmas celebrations. His presence serves as a reminder of the importance of good behavior and respect for tradition. While children might fear his arrival, Krampus is also seen as a figure of fun and mischief. Krampus is often incorporated into festive celebrations, particularly in the days leading up to Christmas. Special events known as Krampuslaufs are held in many towns and villages. During these events, people dress up in elaborate Krampus costumes and parade through the streets, often playfully chasing onlookers. These events are a blend of tradition, revelry, and a healthy dose of fear. Section 5. Krampuslauf, when beasts roam the streets. Krampuslaufs, meaning Krampus run in German, are perhaps the most striking example of how the Krampus legend is kept alive. These events, typically held on the eve of St. Nicholas Day, December 5th, or on the evening of December 6th, transform entire towns into stages for a spectacle unlike any other. Participants, often young men, don elaborate Krampus costumes. These costumes involve handcrafted wooden masks, each more grotesque and terrifying than the last. Thick furs, clanging bells, and whips complete the ensemble. As the Krampus figures run through the streets, they create a cacophony of noise, their bells clanging and whips cracking, adding to the chaotic atmosphere of the event. Section 6. The Krampus revival, from folklore to pop culture. In recent years, Krampus has experienced a resurgence in popularity, extending far beyond his traditional alpine home. This revival is due in part to a renewed interest in folklore and a desire for alternative holiday traditions. Krampus has been featured in films, television shows, and even greeting cards, often depicted as a darkly humorous anti-hero. This modern interpretation, while often less frightening than traditional depictions, still retains Krampus's role as a harbinger of mischief and a reminder that bad behavior has consequences. The Krampus revival speaks to our fascination with the darker side of folklore and the enduring appeal of ancient traditions in a modern world. Section 7. The enduring allure of the shadow saint. What is it about Krampus that continues to fascinate and frighten us? Perhaps it is his reminder that good and evil, reward and punishment, are two sides of the same coin. In a world often focused on the joy and generosity of the holiday season, Krampus serves as a potent reminder of the darker aspects of human nature. He represents the shadows that lurk beneath the surface, the consequences of our actions, and the importance of balance. Krampus is not simply a monster to be feared, but a complex figure who embodies the duality of human nature and the timeless struggle between good and evil. Section 8. Krampus. Around the world, regional variations. While the Krampus legend is most deeply rooted in alpine regions, variations of the Krampus figure can be found in other parts of Europe and beyond. In some areas, Krampus is accompanied by other menacing figures, often depicted as witches or demons. For example, in Austria, Krampus often appears with a group of terrifying companions known as the Perchten. These figures, also masked and costumed, represent various spirits and creatures from folklore. In Hungary, a similar figure known as Krampus serves as a companion to St. Nicholas. These regional variations highlight the adaptability of folklore and its ability to evolve and change over time and across cultures. Section 9. Conclusion. The timeless duality of reward and punishment. The legend of Krampus, though often overshadowed by the merriment of the Christmas season, continues to hold a unique place in our collective imagination. He is a reminder that life is not all sweetness and light, that there are consequences for our actions, and that sometimes a little fear can be a powerful motivator. Krampus's enduring appeal lies in his ability to tap into our primal fears and desires. He reminds us that even in the darkest depths of winter, there is light to be found, but only if we are willing to confront the shadows within ourselves.